Okay, so we got this bike. It's the YZ125. We got it cleaned up. I didn't record it because I thought there's plenty of videos out there cleaning up bikes, and I don't know, it was kind of boring. But anyways, we got it cleaned up to the best. We got all the dirt and grime off of it. I took the exhaust pipe off, and it turns out that the silencer, it had cracked on the inside, so I went ahead and welded that back together. I'll give you guys a closer view. We're going to go ahead and repack the muffler as well. Got like a little, it's a cheapo $5 fix. We'll see if it works. We're going to use housing insulation. So anyways, this is looking pretty cleaned up. I've got some new plastics ordered for the side and a seat cover coming. The rest of the plastics, we're probably going to do a plasti dip white on them, clean them up a little bit and see how that turns out. I don't know, like I said, budget build. I already spent about, I think it's about 80 bucks on the two side covers and the seat cover, or the side panels and the seat cover. So yeah, hopefully we only need to, I've spent about 5 bucks on insulation, and then I'm going to end up buying a couple cans of plastic dip. So hopefully we'll be just over 100 bucks getting this thing up and running and looking pretty decent. So anyways, I'm going to take you guys in for a closer look. We're going to repack this muffler and start putting the muffler back on the bike, so when those plastics get here, we'll be ready to go. All right. All right, so I decided to do this on the floor just to keep the insulation away from everything. But anyways, this is really all we're gonna need. We just got some, what is this, R6.7 insulation. It's 2 inches thick. I got this small roll at Home Depot, literally like 5 bucks. I've got a little baling wire and some masking tape. We'll see which one holds better and helps us get that wrapped up easier. But we'll maybe use a combination of both. Here's our muffler. I've already ripped out the insulation, or the old packing, and discovered that this area here was cracked. So let's see if I can bring this in for you. Yeah, see this area was cracked here, so I cut a piece of sheet metal and wrapped it around, and then re-welded it back in there. It's ugly, but you aren't gonna see it, and it should be solid. Welding this mesh on was pretty difficult, but hopefully it'll hold. I gave it a few whacks just to make sure, right? So anyways, we're gonna run it. Carry on. Alright, so got that taken apart. Let's get this open. back with the YZ125. I got some parts ordered up, like seat cover, some new grips, some jets. I have the right ones. A few, I think that's it. Oh, some plastics, some side panels. But anyways, my seat cover, my new seat cover came in today. I'll give you guys a picture of that. I've got it warming up right now, trying to get the creases out of it. So the instructions said to make sure get those creases out before you try to install it. So anyways, well, that's getting nice and flattened out. I'm going to start tearing apart this old seat cover. This thing is old. It was purple, but now it's black. It's got holes. It's torn. It's missing a lot of foam in the middle there. So I went to Walmart and got this stuff. It was like $7 for each pad. So I think we're gonna try and I'm gonna cut it. We'll cut it like that. And I'll paste that up here. So it'll be kind of, try and have it meet maybe in the middle. Alright, so it's a different day. My camera died and it missed all the pulling staples and the old seat cover, which is gone now. It's in the trash, which went out today. So anyways, I wanted to show you, this is what was left underneath the old seat cover. So we had a little one piece of 1-inch foam, and then we had another, what probably is the original foam, that looks like it got chewed up by a mouse, or I don't know, an alligator or something. I don't know. Anyways, I got some new foam. I got another pad of it there. This is 2-inch foam, upholstery foam. This was from Walmart. It was like $7 a pad. So I'm going to trace this out in 2 sections basically, and I'll bring you guys in for a closer look on that. But that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get rid of this, the old foam. I'll leave the block in. Well, we'll trace that out later after I've cut the whole thing. So anyways, let's get to trying to cut the foam. I'm going to be attempting to use just a razor blade, just a utility knife with a fresh razor on it, and we'll see how it goes. It might take a couple passes. What we're also going to do is we're going to use these, let's see, 60 grit flat discs for an angle grinder. I've heard that these can shape this foam pretty good. So we're going to try and shape it a little bit. If not, we're just going to have to do it all by hand. But anyways, yeah, let's take the camera in for a closer look, and I'll show you guys how we're going to trace this on the foam. Okay, so yeah, here's the old foam. Yep, old foam. Yep, new foam. So what I've kind of figured already is we are going to do it at 2 pieces, and I got to get them squared up. So that's going to be the tricky part. There. Alright, got it traced out. I traced this section, which would be the front of the seat, to be way longer. It's come down here, so I left myself extra. I'm trying to use as much as this piece of foam as possible, so there's really a pretty little waste. We'll see how it turns out. Alright? Alright, so we're back here at the YZ125, and we've got the seat finished up. It's kind of ugly, but I think it'll work pretty good. We got the lines shaped pretty well. For a DIY budget, I'd say it turned out pretty good. The tools that I used were this bread knife, just to shape it down the sides like that. And then to sand it, I had or to shape it more, I got this flat disc from, it's like a Scotch-Brite or a Brillo pad, drill attachment for a drill, and I got this at Walmart for like $6. So it shaped this pretty good. It does make a mess, so keep that in mind. But anyways, I think we've got this looking pretty good. I'll set it on the bike and show you guys how it looks, and then we will probably start trying to get this seat covered. So anyways, I'll take you over the bike and let's see what it looks like sitting on there without the cover. Okay, so here's the foam with without the seat cover. I think it gives the bike a pretty good shape. I think it's gonna work out right for us. We'll see how these little tails turn out back here. I might have to just cut them off, but I'm hoping to kind of it'll fill like that space there, like right here. I'll do that kind of. That'll get pushed in some more, but we'll see how it turns out. I think I've sat on it a few times and it's pretty cushy. There's plenty of padding in there. I wish it was a little more firm, but that's all right. This ain't a professional seat or anything. It's just enough to ride on. And I think it turned out good for what it cost me, $14 or something like that. So anyways, let's move on to getting the cover put on. Okay, so we've got the seat cover ready to go on the seat. It's been sitting out. It's been sitting out in the sun for an hour or two at this point, so it's warm and stretchy. So anyways, let's get to giving her a staple. I'll probably just fast forward through this part so you see, so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but anyways, here we go. This is about 4 inches of foam on the seat. So hopefully there's enough here to, pull it down and make it looking nice and tight. So anyways, here we go. All right, we got it covered up. I'm just using this staple gun, and I think 1/4 inch staples. You don't want them too long. Anyways, here's the seat. Well, turned out pretty good. There's that crease right here, but I think it'll work out because once you sit on it, it straightens out. So I think over time, as this stretches a little bit, it may look okay, but anyways, whatever, we'll see what happens. I thought it looks pretty good. I got these edges here pretty even on both sides. You can see here, so I'm happy with that. It's symmetrical. The only thing I'm not happy about is the foam on these back corners got smushed in a lot, and the foam pushed forward up into the front. So I wish I hadn't cut it so short in the back. I even added just a piece back there, but there's still some staples that kind of poke through. But anyways, whatever, we're gonna run it. I think it looks fine for what we're doing. Yeah, let's get these seat brackets bolted on, and then let's see how it looks on the bike. So here And as you can see, I've got the staples all through the bottom. I've got them as close together as I can. Some of them, you know, like this staple gun just didn't want to punch all the way through. So it took a couple tries sometimes, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. I might throw some more staples in there a little later on just to see, just to get it to hold a little better. But anyways, let's get it bolted up and see how it goes and see how it fits. All right, here we go. Let's put her on the bike and see how it looks. All right, there it is on the bike. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it could use a little more foam in there, but did the best what we had, and I think it'll work good. So yeah, anyways, seat's done. I've got these new side covers in, but we've got a broken bolt on that, or broken screw on that. Yeah, bolt, whatever. Broken bolt on that, and we can't do that welding trick on that because they're both steel, so it may just fuse to it. So we're gonna have to figure something else out for that. And then I think I'm gonna pull these plastics off, or at least yeah, the fender, the rear fender, the tank, and the radiator guards, and get those polished up a little bit so they match the new stuff. But anyways, here it is, coming together pretty good. Keep following along to see how this goes.